Here with Robert Morris head volleyball coach Dale Starr and his Colonials getting awfully comfortable in their new facility, the North Athletic Complex. 4 home wins in as many tries, most recently against the Brooklyn area teams, LIU and St. Francis Brooklyn. What did you like the most about your team in those 2 aforementioned victories this past weekend?
I liked our effort. I liked we focused on defense a lot. Our defensive effort was very, very good. Our blocking got a little bit better. Our execution from defense to offense in transition was better. So the things that we focused on last week were a lot better. Plus, I mean, we got to avenge 2 prior losses and desperately needed losses after losing 4 in a row. So that's a key. I mean, we're still in the race to get to the tournament, and that's all we're focused on right now. So any win, good, bad, ugly, or in between, is better than a pretty loss.
And to your point, the top 6 teams in the conference right now, as we tape this, separated by just 2 games altogether. So it's a very tight race, and you guys are right in the middle of it. And I'm sure to get back into the NEC tournament this year with just this big glut of freshmen coming in and such a young team you're working with this year, that would be a tremendous achievement for this group to get back if they could do it, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, that's been our goal all year, is to get back into the tournament with this young group. We didn't quite know what we were going to have. I think on any given day, I think any of those top 6 teams are going to beat the other team, any other team in the conference. So, it's going to be a dogfight. Every match from here on out is very, very important, starting with Friday night at Sacred Heart, a team that we have already defeated once, but essentially are tied with. We have 1 more win because we played 1 more match than they have so far in conference. So getting a win there would go a really long way in securing a berth for us in the tournament.
And what do you look for out of Sacred Heart and out of Fairleigh Dickinson, which is looking to play Party Crasher in the following match, having already seen those 2 teams twice?
Sacred Heart does a lot of the same things. I mean, I don't expect them to try to do anything differently. They're playing a lot better the last 3 matches. They've won 3 in a row, and they're doing the things that they do a lot better than they were that first weekend. So, I expect a really solid, hard-fought match. I expect them to play well. I expect us to play well, and I think the team that makes the least amount of mistakes is going to win it.
And finally, Taylor Lord recently eclipsed 1,000 career digs, and you've had another one of your juniors this year, Ali Yurkovich, earlier this year, almost exactly a month ago, eclipsed 1,000 career digs as well. Kind of fitting this team year after year, always known for good defense. You have 2 players do that in the same year this year. What have Ali and Taylor brought to the team this year as juniors?
Well, they've brought a level of maturity and a level of experience that we desperately needed. Both are 2-year starters. Coming into this season, so this is their 3rd year starting, and they've both got a lot of matches underneath their belts. So that experience, we've really leaned on that experience of those 2 along with Bree Frakes, to try to complement and lead this young group of freshmen to where we want to go, and set a great example for the work ethic and what it takes to be successful in this conference, what it takes to be successful at this level, and I think they've done a great job as a group of really leading that charge.
And Robert Morris looking for another big team effort on Friday and Saturday, for that matter. A couple of big NEC road matches coming up at Sacred Heart and at Fairleigh Dickinson. First serve Friday at 6, first serve Saturday at 4. Thank you, Coach. Best of luck.
Appreciate it.